Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time meeting me, hi, my name is Shannon. I'm 32 years old and I have been training for half marathons now for a couple of months. I am running my second half marathon this weekend. I am running RunDisney's Princess Weekend at Walt Disney World in 2026. And I am just so incredibly excited to get the weekend started. It is expo day. So let's head on over to the expo. I'm going to give you a fit check first. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what the day is going to look like, and then we'll head on over and I'll show you around the expo. So if you're new here, this is actually my second time running Princess Weekend for the same theme. It is Rapunzel themed again, and it's really special this time because the first time was my first ever RunDisney race, and I ran a 10K. Wildly unprepared for that 10K, but I did it and I did amazing. I'm really proud of that race. And then it is now Rapunzel themed again, but this time is going to be a half marathon. So let's do a little fit check. This time around, I am wearing the same shirt that I wore for my medal pictures last time. So it's really special to bring back a similar outfit. So I'm going to show you what I'm wearing. First off, my necklace is from Next Stop Main Street. My earrings are from Pineapple Pixie Dust Co. My shirt, honestly, I don't remember where I got it. I think I got it off of Etsy. It is Mickey and Minnie dressed like Rapunzel. My pants are from Shein and my shoes are going to be Brooks, and I will show you the full fit. Whoa, we got to go way back. And that is it. Let's head on over to the expo. I'm going to give you my quick rundown first, and then we'll head on over. I'm pretty sure I'm crooked. We already have chaotic energy this morning. It is the expo. It's RunDisney Weekend. RunDisney weekends are a little chaotic, so welcome to the shit show. Okay, so fit check done. We are heading on over to the expo. I did not get the best boarding group this time. If you were with me last time, by the way, go ahead, check out my last video. I give a really in-depth explanation of how to do the expo, or how I do the expo. But I got a good boarding group that time. Did not get such a good boarding group this time. A little disappointed, but it's okay. We're going to make do. We're going to be flexible and go with the flow. Anyway, okay, so I got boarding group number 66. And so what I plan to do is wait for my boarding group. That's not a terrible boarding group number, if I'm being completely honest. I will probably be called with the second boarding group of boarding groups. So whatever, it's fine. There's nothing I'm majorly going after this time. It's not my first half marathon anymore. The theme is wonderful, but it's not anything that I'm going wild and crazy over. So I am probably just going to pick up my typical things, which are going to be the metal replica pin, the I did it pin, and the magnet, maybe a shirt or a zip up or something if it's really, really cute. Okay, so expo plan. Since we have a later boarding group, I'm going to head on over there and I'm going to just hang out by the merch area where they check your virtual queue until mine gets called. The moment mine gets called, I'm going to get in line and get on into the RunDisney specific merch area. You had to have gotten a virtual queue for this at 8:30 a.m. They also do a second virtual queue at 1 p.m. And then the rest of the weekend, you don't need a virtual queue. You could just kind of show up whenever you feel like. So we've gotten our virtual queue. We're going to wait, and then we're going to go inside as soon as our virtual queue gets called. Once we get our RunDisney specific merch, which is in that first building right over by the Globe, I will head to the back far left corner and get my bib, because you need your bib in order to pick up your shirt that comes with your race registration. So far left corner, I'm going to pick up my bib and probably take some pictures with characters. We'll see how long the lines are. And then we're going to bop on over to pick up our shirt, which is the Runners Expo. They should have a ton of stuff in there. I do want to get something in there, so someone remind me. I really want to get a 13.1 sticker since I haven't gotten one yet, and I have run a half marathon already. So that's the only thing that I'm looking for over at the Runners Expo. And then I'm going to head on out and we're going to relax for a little bit because this weekend is going to be nuts. So let's go. Let's head on over there. Okay, so we just parked and I forgot to give you... That's okay. That's okay. Go ahead. Take two. I forgot to give you guys time and date check-ins. Today is February 26th. It's Thursday. It is Expo Day. My first video, my fit check, was taken at like 8:45 a.m. And then I drove on over to ESPN. It is now just about 9:20. So I'm going to head on over. My virtual queue is not really even close to being called. I'm going to meet up with Allie and see what we want to do as far as plans. I'll try to give you timestamps along the way. I can't wait to take you guys along with me. Okay, so we've made it into the clubhouse, right? We're in the clubhouse. For our bibs, we are the field house. We're in a house. We are walking around to go and pick up our bibs. They kind of send you all the way out and around. And then we're going to go downstairs, grab our bibs, because it's going to be another 2 hours before my virtual queue gets called. But I pre-ordered merch that I forgot about. So that's all that I'm really worried about was the pins that I always get. So it's fine. But we're going to head on downstairs. We're going to go pick up our bibs, maybe meet a character depending on who it is, and then probably go and pick up our shirts. And then I'll probably get my merch at the end because I'm not too worried about the pre-ordered stuff. I saw some of the other things, and I'm just not wowed by any of it. So we'll go get our pins. I'll probably pick up my magnet, and then I'll head on out, and I'll do my expo haul. Over here, I'm kind of sitting somewhat close to the DJ, so I apologize. I'm trying to use the mic the best that I can, but so far it is 10:53. I got let into the expo area, into ESPN at 10, probably a little bit before that, and so we picked up our bibs already. We picked up our race shirts. If anybody's wondering, swapping for a race shirt today was really easy. They seemed to have a good amount, but I also went fairly early with that. So got that done. For reference, I ended up grabbing a women's large. I probably could have gone between a large and a medium, but because it was the women's cut, I decided to go with a large just to have a little wiggle room. But I'm currently waiting on my virtual queue to be called. I did pre-order my pins, so I'm not worried about that. I'm sure I've said that 8 times in this vlog already. We are an hour in, and I still have about an hour predicted left, which is wild. Last time we were group 13 and we were let in almost immediately, so this is frustrating, but not the end of the world. Whatever it is, what it is. So I'm just gonna sit and hang out and wait for my virtual queue to be called. There is no merch that I am dying for, to be completely honest. There is no jacket like there was last year. That was the cutest jacket ever. There's no bag. There's no ears. I'm sorry. There are ears, but not ears that I want. They've been doing that patchwork Velcro thing for the last couple of races, and it's just not something that I need if I'm only running one race. So I am going to pick up my pre-ordered pins. I am going to grab my magnet, take a glance around at the shirts and maybe sweaters or sweatshirts if there's anything that I like, and then I'm going to probably hop out of here. But for now, I'm going to probably edit my TikTok and just sit and hang out until my virtual queue is called. So I'll take you guys along with me when I head on into the merch expo. I did forget to tell you, so I picked up my bib, obviously, last race, marathon weekend, 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, something along those lines, I recorded me picking up my first ever half marathon bib. It was a really, really special moment for me, and I'm really happy that I got to record it. And so I was like, I loved that. I love looking back on it, so I want to record that moment each time. And so what I did last time was I spoke to the cast member and was like, hey, do you mind if I record? I'm not going to get you in it. It's just going to be facing me, but do you mind if I just set up my camera? And the last cast member was like, oh my God, no, absolutely. Go ahead. It's totally fine. So today, same exact conversation with the cast member. And the cast member, I'm not sure how this works, but the cast member I spoke to told me there is no recording in that room in that area. I'm not sure why. I was given that response, but I was not able to record picking up my bib, which is not, again, the end of the world, but I'm just letting you know in case you have the same interaction. That may be a new thing going forward. But I picked up my bib, and I'm really excited, and we're just going to see how the rest of the day goes. Okay, we are back. I just got back from the expo. It is 2 o'clock. It is still Thursday, February 26th. I need a moment. That was crazy, absolutely nuts. It wasn't like busy crazy. It was honestly kind of frustrating crazy. So I have done my fair share of expos at this point. Usually I get a pretty good expo boarding group virtual queue number, so I think that threw a lot of this off, but let's get you to the haul. I didn't buy a ton. I don't know if it was because I was so over it and wanted to get out of there, or if it was because I genuinely just didn't love anything that was there. Anyway, so my virtual queue got called at 12:38 p.m. I walked through that little area, got scanned in, and joined that terrible room that has like the big zigzag line. I joined that line at 12:41 and then waited in that line for a half an hour. I did not get to cross over into the expo, the actual RunDisney expo, until 1:11. But here's the success. I was out of there by 1:21. It took me 10 minutes to get my stuff, get in and get out. Honestly, if I wasn't recording anything, I would have probably been out of there in under 5 minutes. I pre-ordered, so that really helps a ton. And I didn't have any sort of love for any of the merch. So I walked around, I looked around really quick, got my stuff and got out of there. So let's do the haul. As always, we start with the free and then we get to the most expensive. Okay, so pro tip, I brought a folder. I ended up cutting it, so it was just about the size of my bib, but I think it really helped. My bib is not super crinkled, so there's that. That's wonderful, right? Okay, so here's my bib. Probably the most expensive item in the entire haul, but here's my bib. So the first thing we did, because my virtual queue was so late, was head on over and got our bibs. I grabbed my bib. No characters that I wanted to meet. The characters weren't out yet. They were like coming out. It was Fairy Tale, Daisy, the guys who ride the carriage, who steer the carriage. I'll find the word for it. And then Princess Minnie. Characters that I met last Princess Weekend, and characters that I didn't feel the need to wait because the lines were already getting pretty long. So I skipped meeting characters. We headed on over to the Runners Expo, which felt very cramped. That room always feels smaller and smaller and smaller. But back to the haul. We have our bib done. Then we headed on over to get our shirts. I did the shirt exchange this time. I typically go for a men's large. It's what I've been ordering in the past, but I've always exchanged it. I just never know what size is going to fit me correctly. I never know what distributor they're going to have. Right now the shirts are Brooks, but they used to be a different brand. I don't remember what brand they were before Brooks. Anyway, I ended up exchanging it for the women's large. I probably could have gone with the women's medium, but I held it up to me and we both, like me and the person who was helping me, were like, if that shrinks in the wash, I'm not going to like it. So here is the women's large up against me. And here we are up close. I do really love this design. I love the design for this weekend. My only problem, and I'm really happy it's not on the shirt, is a lot of times this weekend Rapunzel's barefoot. Get some shoes on her. We're literally running. Whatever. Next free item is the stickers. You guys know I love my stickers. If you watched some of my recent Instagram stories, I recently bought a button maker, and so I really want to put these on like fun piece of paper and make a button out of these and have it as like my Princess 2026 button. And now we're getting into the purchase items. We have pre-purchased and picked up items. If you see my cat come in the reflection, I'm so sorry. Whatever. Okay, so pre-purchased. We have my pins. These are the pins that I get every single time. We always start. The real reason I love them is because I love the mini metal replica pins. That's so much to say every single time. And then we have these two guys, just like the half marathon. And then there's usually an I did it. And call me crazy, but none of these say I did it, which I don't mind because I always found the I did it to be a little bit awkward. But here are the pins. And the last item from this weekend is going to be the magnet. The magnet I always get. Our fridge has all of our magnets on it. If I could be picky for 5 seconds and like, please don't cancel me for this. Mickey's ear is a circle. Why is the cutout for Mickey's ear a different shape than the circle that you put right here? You put 2 circles on here and you didn't match any of them. It's like driving me crazy. I can't look at it, but that's it. That's my haul. Free shirt or included shirt, my bib, my pins and my medal. Nope, my pins and my magnet. And that's it. I'm gonna go eat some Chipotle. I'm going to sit around and do nothing. As far as today, I have nothing going on the rest of the day. It's really just chill and hang out the rest of the day today. Tomorrow we are actually celebrating my husband's birthday. My husband, John, his actual birthday is on Saturday. But I think we're gonna have a chill night in on Saturday and just kind of hang out. I have to get my hair done that morning and then I have to be up the next morning, Sunday, for my race. So I was able to get a last minute reservation for somewhere that he really loves. So tomorrow we will be heading to Epcot and we will be heading to the beer garden for our dinner. And then that'll be Friday. Saturday, like I said, I'm getting my hair done and we'll hang out and celebrate John's birthday a little bit in the afternoon/night. And then Sunday is race day. So we will be doing all the fun race day things. And then Monday will be Medal Monday. It's my first time taking a Medal Monday off. So we will see how that goes. But it'll also be more celebrating John and celebrating Medal Monday. So we will be doing that together. We're going to hop around and probably go to a couple of parks. But that's it. That's the haul. And I'm going to bring you guys along for the rest of the weekend. Hi and good morning. I'm just cleaning up my couch. So I just woke up a little while ago. It is currently 11:30. I'm in sweats because we're just hanging around the house all day. But I got breakfast. I slept a whole 12 hours last night, which is crazy because if you know me in my personal life, I work a ton. So on days that I don't have anything going on, I tend to just like lay really, really low just to give my body like a minute. But I'll show you guys what I got for breakfast. I ordered from Kiki's. I got turkey sausage, and I got scrambled eggs, home fries, and gluten-free toast. The celiac girlies know. I also made a humongous iced coffee. I'm going to tilt you guys up a little bit. Hold on. Whee. All right. So for the rest of the day, I don't have a ton going on. I'm pretty much going to hang out. We've got a few like last minute craft things to get together. I'll probably pack my running vest tomorrow. But for the rest of the day today, I'm just hanging low. And then tonight, we got a reservation at Epcot because we are going to the beer garden. I think I told you guys yesterday. John's birthday is tomorrow. So today we're heading on over to the beer garden because I couldn't get a park reservation for tomorrow, which is crazy. But we are heading on over to the beer garden. We're going to have dinner there and hang out a little bit. And that'll be it for today. And I will take you guys along with me to Epcot. So I'll see you there. Ooh. Hey, and welcome back to the vlog. I was making sure my mic was on. If you're seeing this as a part of the vlog, it means it was too rainy at Epcot for a fit check. But here's my outfit. My shirt is from my first ever 10K, which as we all know was also a Tangled theme. So it is RunDisney. My pants are random pants I'm pretty sure I got from Kohl's. My shoes are my crappy park shoes, which are my Reeboks. Hold on. Here's the fit. Let's angle you down for a second. Okay. Here's most of the fit. I have my bag from Bagoo. And that is it. That is the fit check. Here's the outfit for Epcot. Let's go because we got a reservation to get to. Hi from the Epcot parking lot with John and his big ass umbrella. But John doesn't know where we're going. And so I figured I would let John guess where we're going for dinner.
We're going to Germany?
We are. We're going to the beer garden. Yay! So now we're walking into Epcot, and then we're going to head all the way to the back. But if we stop for any rides or anything, I'll take you guys along. The wait time for Living with the Land was really short. I think it was like a 10-minute wait when we checked in the app. So we're going to do Living with the Land to get out of the rain for a couple of seconds before heading all the way back to Germany.
Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control. Tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques.
All right, we just had dinner at the beer garden. It was fantastic and wonderful. And it is now raining again. So we are heading out of Epcot, but we got to celebrate part 1 of John's birthday and a little pre-race weekend fun. So, you ready? Let's go. Hi and good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. It is 9:41 Saturday, February 28th. It is John's birthday. Happy birthday, babe. So I just ran to Starbucks because I'm heading on over to get my hair done. And for Starbucks, for those of you who follow me on Instagram today, it's normal color. Yay. But I got the venti iced double berry matcha with oat milk. And my alarm's going off. Okay, back to the Starbies. I got the venti iced double berry matcha with oat milk and 2 Splenda. And it is so good. I've had it before. The strawberry on the bottom, I'm kind of mad I didn't get a straw now because I usually like to mix that in, but that's okay. A million out of 10. It's raspberry cold foam on top, a regular iced matcha latte, and then strawberry puree on the bottom. I do wish that Starbucks had the option to have an iced matcha latte with just the strawberry puree on the bottom, but that's all right. I'll just order this fun drink every single time. Don't worry about it. So yes, we are going to head on over to get our hair done. I have about 45 minutes to get over there. It's only about 20 minutes away. I am getting 2 braids this time. I'm getting 2 braids to 2 buns for this weekend. I want to see how that feels. I want to see how I run in that before I add colorful hair to it, hopefully for springtime, for April. So let's go get our hair done. For time reference, it is still Saturday. It's still February 28th, but it is 12 o'clock. It's noon. We are back. Hair reveal. I got 2 braids into 2 buns, and I just think they're so funny and they're so cutie. You can see my little bunnies. I have short hair, obviously, so they are really teeny tiny, but they feel really, really secure. I do have bows, and because I don't know if I'm going to wear them tomorrow or not, I'm going to show them to you here. I do think I'm going to wear them tomorrow. I may try to figure out how to attach them to a hair tie so I'm not putting them through the hair, but there you go. Little Merida bows, and that's it. I am going to go run on over to Publix because I'm going to go get John a birthday cake. And then I'm going to hang out for the rest of the day and just lay low. I will take you guys along with me because I do need to pack my vest. And I always take you guys along with me for that. So off to Publix and then probably going to come right back and pack my vest. Okay, we have gotten to the outfit getting ready portion of the vlog and the pack my vest with me portion of the vlog. So we're going to do outfit first and then we're going to pack my vest, I think. We're going to start with the top. So first I have this gold bra and then I'm going to put my Merida bra over it. Both of these bras are Crowned Athletics. I just think that when you look at the back, these are the backs, I just think that the gold went really well and I wanted a little extra coverage, a little extra pop of color. So this is going to be on top. Like I said, both Crowned Athletic pieces from the Merida line, from the Changed Fate line. And then here is the skirt that will go with it. It is so hard to show both of these, but a whole Merida outfit for the half. Yes, the 5K was Merida themed. I know. I I wanted to do it for the half. I don't know. Merida's one of my favorites. I just didn't run the 5K, so I wanted to still represent her. So this is so far the outfit. I have one more fun little detail. So here is my vest that we'll be packing in a moment. But for my first half marathon in January during marathon weekend, I attached a bow to the back of my bib and it just felt so fun. So I decided to do that for this race, and look at how perfect it matched. This was actually a Target reward that was free, I think in December. And it just matches perfectly. It's just like a fun little touch to the back of your vest or the back of the outfit that you're wearing. I don't know. I love bows and I thought that it was fun, but it was a little too big for my hair that I don't really have. So cutie little bow on the back of your vest. Okay. So flat lay is set up. Here, let's see if I can get you in there. This is what it takes to do a flat lay. Don't mind my no shoes. Those are my shoes. They were on top of all this. But things I forgot to show you are going to be my, where are we? Forgot to show you my bow and arrow over here that I bedazzled. My shocks and everything down over here. The bows that I will be wearing in my hair. What else do we have? Oh, these armbands. I don't know how they're going to work. We're going to try them out in the morning. I've never put them on before in my life. So that should be a fun experience. But yeah, that's the flat lay. I will put a picture right over here of the actual picture that I ended up editing and posting. And now we're going to start to pack my vest since it is already photographed and ready to go. It is time to pack my vest. For some reason, this always starts to make me feel a little bit nervous, but we're going to get my vest packed. The first thing that I will be packing is my water bottle. Yes, I know I'm 12 hours ahead of time and putting a water bottle in here. I don't run with cold water. I don't care if it's frozen or not. I just want to get everything packed and ready to go. So water bottle is going in. Water bottle is in. Next, we are going to go to the back. I know I just explained my beautiful bow, but she is so fun. First thing that is going in the back is going to be my Shocks headphones, my wallet items like my ID, credit card, all of that fun stuff, my car keys, and my sunglasses. Those are all in a Ziploc bag, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in the back now. I am also putting my bib boards in. If you were here for the last marathon vlog, for my last half marathon, you know that I forgot my bib boards. That's right, folks. What do I have in here? 4 sets of bib boards. I forgot all 4 of them. So I am putting them inside my vest, so they have to come with me tomorrow. Next item that I am putting in my vest is candy. I love my running fuel. I will put that in next. I don't have a problem with my running fuel, but sometimes I just need to chew something. I need like something to actually eat instead of just almost drink. So I love Sour Patch Kids. So these are going on in. I got a bunch of the individual ones and I wrote fun little motivational things on them, but these are going in the back of my vest as well. My vest is getting a little bit heavy, so I'm putting it down so I can show you the items that I'm actually packing. Okay, next is going to be my fuel. If you know me, you know I individually pack each of my fuels. I have had fuels explode in my vest before, and it's a really uncomfortable feeling. So I have put them in Ziplocs. The next thing that I'm packing is my little first aid kit, which just goes in a Ziploc. It is Tylenol, but it is the powdered Tylenol, so I don't need to drink anything with it. I have Imodium in there. You never know. And then a little pack of tissues because the porta potties tend to run out of toilet paper. So this is also all going in my vest. As far as fuels, I know some people ask how many I take. I take one every half an hour, which tends to be one every other mile. So I just count it as one every other mile. So we're doing 13.1, which means I'm going to probably bring 7 or 8. I will hopefully take 5 or 6, but I'll have some extra just in case I need them. So that is it. In the back, I have my bib boards, my wallet, my car keys, my headphones, my emergency toiletry case, extra fuel, extra candy. In the front, I have my water, my fuel on both sides, and that's it. That's all I'm packing. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I usually do, so this is it for now, and if I add anything else, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, I'm going to hang out and chill out for the rest of the day because we got to be up at like 1 a.m. So let's go run another half marathon soon. Good morning. It is, I don't know if you can see, it's 1:31 in the morning. So as always, we're going to get dressed and we're going to get ready. I did actually get a little bit of sleep last night, which is fantastic. That usually doesn't happen. So I'm really happy about that. All right, through the magic of editing, we're going to get ready really, really fast, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, this is it. This is the finished look. I went for a Merida vibe today. I'm wearing my Crowned Athletics. On top, I'm wearing the gold bra. There's the gold bra. I'm wearing the Changed Fate bra. I'm wearing the Changed Fate skirt. I'm wearing my Brooks Glycerin Maxes and Amazon socks. I always get asked about my glitter. It's from Amazon. I'll link it somewhere. My hair is by the RunDisney Braiders. And then that is it. Let's go run a half marathon around Walt Disney World. It is Sunday, March 1st. It is currently 2:27 a.m. and I'm going to have something to eat and head on over to Epcot. I'm hoping to park by 3 and then be able to go to the bathroom, maybe stop for a character before, get into our corral, and then sit for a little bit and hang out.
Hi, my name is Shannon. I'm 32 years old, and I'm running my second half marathon today with RunDisney. It is Princess Weekend, so let's go for a run. 3, 2, 1, go! Mile 1, done! 2 miles, 3 miles, done! 4 miles, done! 5 miles, done! 6 miles, done! 7 miles, done. We're more than halfway there. 8 miles, done. Mile 9, woo! 10 miles, done. Just a little 5K left to go. 11 miles, done. 12 miles, done. Mile 13, woo! 1 mile done, second half marathon. Girls just wanna have fun.
Okay, I'm back from the race. Shoes are definitely off right now. Was it my fastest? Nope. Was it the most fun that I've probably had on the course ever? Yeah, I think so. We stopped for a ton of characters. We stopped for a ton of pictures. We had just had a silly, goofy time the entire time, which honestly is way better than any time clock could ever say. So I am really proud of that. Sometimes we forget that we're doing this for fun. It doesn't have to be all that serious all the time. So we just had a really good time on the course today. So that was a ton of fun. For time reference, it is Sunday, March 1st. It is 11:41. And we are going to take a shower, get changed, get ready, and head on over to Epcot, probably do some medal picks and just hang out with the girlies over there. And that is probably it for today. And tomorrow we're heading to Magic Kingdom to do a little Medal Monday. I have never done a Medal Monday. I always just go right back to work. So I'm really excited to partake in Medal Monday and see everybody around. And I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let's go get in the shower and head over to Epcot. Ridiculously fast fit check. It is now 12:37. I showered, got ready and everything. And we're going to head on over to Epcot. My shirt is going to be RunDisney. My skirt is going to be my Crowned Athletics Blossom Hermana skirt. It's the skirt that I wore to Marathon Weekend for my race then. And that's it. This is the fit. I'm bringing my medal. And let's head on over to Epcot. A couple of quick pics. We just got to Epcot. It's 1:31. The monorail is literally going over us right now. Hold on a second. So we just got in. We're going to hang out and do a couple of pictures and then probably just hang out, maybe get a couple of drinks, coffee or something. I definitely need some sort of a sweet treat after all that, but we're just going to have a chill little day at Epcot for today. So I'll take you guys along with us. Okay, change in plans. John and I decided we wanted ice cream. So we were actually over by Italy. We were like, we'll get gelato. And then we really love beaches and cream. So we're going to go join the walk-up list and see how long the walk-up wait time is for beaches and cream. And maybe we'll get some early dinner and ice cream before our full park day tomorrow. So we're going to see how long the wait is. Okay, just kidding. We're not going to check because we already checked and it's a 10-minute wait. So we are now on the opposite side of the boardwalk and my legs are sore. So now we got to haul ass on over to the other side. Seriously, to like boogie on over there to get there within 10 minutes. But it's worth it for the ice cream. All right, we are headed out of Hollywood. Hello? I almost said Magic Kingdom, then I said Hollywood Studios. We're heading out of Epcot. We're heading home for a little bit. We ended up going to Beaches and Cream, and then we walked around Epcot a little bit, and then John got ice cream at Beaches and Cream, and I felt left out, so I ended up getting a Dole Whip from the like swirled showcase. I can't talk today. Words are hard after 15 miles. And then we just walked on out. That was it. It was a short little trip, just enough to grab some dinner, grab some metal picks, and head on out. And in the morning, we're heading to Magic Kingdom.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
You look just like me.
Oh,
this
I
is the best day ever. And who did your hair? Did the Village Girls braid it?
Yeah.
Did you do it yourself?
I did not. I had somebody braid it for me, and then I added some flowers. They are.
You know, actually, it takes all four of them to do my hair.
Oh, I believe
but
it.
They decided to have Pascal help, and so he did the tiny little braids today.
Oh, the little
I thought he
ones.
did such a good job.
He did.
But he's a pretty multi-talented chameleon. He can braid hair, play chess, sew. I even taught him how to cook a few things, like
my
hazelnut
goodness.
soup. But I think painting is probably his favorite, though.
I bet.
Do you like to paint too?
I do a little bit of crafting for our race costumes, so we did bedazzling this time.
Maybe a little bit of sewing then as well.
I want to learn, so maybe that's next on the
Of course,
list.
maybe we'll have to have a little Snuggly Duckling sewing day.
Yeah.
I'm sure Bruiser could teach everyone knitting pretty fast too.
That would be great.
Do you want to have a big smile with me?
Yes, please.
Let's look at those stars first.
Thank you. And then are you able to sign?
I would love to. I can sign the little...
Whatever
card
works
here.
for you.
Perfect.
I brought a marker in there.
I'm sure there's room somewhere. Maybe between the lanterns.
Perfect.
Which, speaking of which, since you're with your new dream today, I would say you need to go see the lanterns at nighttime. They are spectacular.
Did you know they had them out for the race course?
Oh,
They did.
Well,
It was
I
at night,
guess
too.
Maybe a little bit of gleaming and glowing would be a perfect way
Yeah.
to celebrate.
But
Well, can I give you a hug
Thank
before
you
you go?
so much.
Have fun. seeing
Thank
the world out
you.
there.
Thank you.
Try to keep an eye out on Pascal, okay?
Oh, we will. We'll keep an eye for him. Oh, yes. She's got one as well.
Oh, I love it.
You have to get one for Pascal to match.
Of course, it would be the perfect size.
He's all over.
Oh my gosh,
found him
he's
on the
so
back.
good at hiding too.
He is. He blends right in.
Bye, you two.
Oh,
Have
thank
the best
you.
day ever.
Thanks. Oh, how's it
You
going?
look so bright today. It must be because you've achieved some new dreams, I see.
Yes, we achieved one, but we have plenty more to achieve. So
Oh, but that's always the beauty of it.
It is.
One comes true and you get to plan so many more.
Yes.
Sometimes they come when you least expect them. I'm glad you could sew them together.
yep. He's actually. We're doing his dream next. We're gonna run a couple of races together. So it's his
Really?
turn. Yes.
So now you'll have each other to help going, right?
Yes.
And of course you'll have to fetch a few beignets when you're all done.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
We definitely have earned
Now,
plenty.
I know you're sharing your dream, but make sure you each get your own plate of beignets, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you each enjoy the whole plate.
I do the gluten-free ones, and he does the non-gluten-free. So
Perfect.
we
That
don't
way
even
you
have
can
to
do
share.
those too. There you are. Extra powdered sugar and honey too, since you're going to
Oh, okay.
Well, come on and close.
All right.
Make
Take
sure
this back
Evangeline
home.
and Ray follow you on your journeys too.
Oh
But they
yeah.
always seem to.
They do. Oh, I love Ray so much. Perfect. Thank you so
You're
much.
very
I'll give you a
welcome.
hug.
Would you like a hug?
Thank you.
Of course.
Wonderful.
Now you get to take a stroll in the sun.
Oh.
No running for now.
No,
right?
no more running for a little bit. Thank you so much.
So,
We got the White Rabbit cold brew iced coffee, White Rabbit coffee drink. It is raspberry flavored with white chocolate, so raspberry white chocolate. I'm eating the little chocolate piece first. Ah. Want to try it? It's terrible. Yeah, it tastes horrible. I'm mixing it up first. It's good.
It's good.
You can't taste the white chocolate that much, but you could taste the raspberry, which is good, but I was expecting a little bit more of the white chocolate flavor. Maybe I just didn't get enough of it in there.
What like raspberry is in it?
Powder?
Powder?
That's what it said. That was better. I definitely got more white chocolate in that one. It's good. I don't know if I'd rush over here to get it again, or if I'd make the trip all the way to Magic Kingdom for it. Yeah. It's good.
Donald Duck, what have you done?
This is like the one and only time that John and I have taken a bus from Magic Kingdom to anywhere. But we are taking the bus on over to the boardwalk because we parked at Epcot this morning because we have a dinner reservation over at Trattoria El Forno. So it makes the most sense for us to just take a bus back over there and be at the back of the park, hang out somewhere either in the back of the park or on the boardwalk for a little bit, and then go get our dinner. And then we will have to make the trek up to the front of the park eventually to go get our car, but we're heading on the bus now. We are finishing out the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for spending our weekend together. I'm just so proud of everybody who got out there on the course this weekend. We had a fabulous time. John had a fabulous birthday, and I had a great time bringing you guys along with us. If you enjoyed watching this vlog, feel free to subscribe to our channel, and I will see you guys at Springtime Surprise in April.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.